Hey, welcome to the channel and welcome back if you've been here before. This is where we burn illusions, wake the sleeping, and build a new world from the ashes. If you're here, it's not by accident. Let's spread the fire. Today we're talking about the most dangerous magic ever cast, inversion, the flipping of truth into a lie, the spell that stole your power and made you thank them for it. What if everything that you were taught to fear was actually your power? And what if everything that you were taught to chase was actually your prison? This is the oldest spell on earth, inversion, where truth is blasphemy, where freedom is framed as rebellion, where obedience is praised as virtue. From the serpent in the garden to the shame in your skin, they flip the script. And if you don't see the flip, you'll keep running from your power and bowing to your cage. Let's talk about the war on the feminine. Let's begin where the first inversion struck, the demonization of the feminine. They told you that Eve caused the fall, but Eve was the first seeker, the first to ask, the first to reach, the first to want truth. The serpent offered gnosis, direct knowing, and she said yes. But they called it sin. They told you that desire was dangerous, that curiosity was rebellion, and that the pursuit of knowledge was disobedience. So they built a world where the body is shameful, emotion is weakness, intuition is irrational, darkness is demonic. They called the womb unclean, they called the witch wicked, they made the wild woman a threat, but it didn't stop there. They shamed the feminine in men too, told boys not to cry, taught them that gentleness is weakness, that care and empathy are liabilities, that to be strong you must be hardened. But this was a lie, because vulnerability is not weakness. It's the gateway to truth, and an intuition is not madness. It's the whisper of your soul. They fractured the whole, cut men off from their hearts, and taught women to fear their own power. But all of it was inversion, because the feminine is the gateway to creation. And if they control the gateway, they control the soul. Then they came for your will. They told you submission was holiness, obedience was love, martyrdom was sacred. But what were you submitting to? Not your higher self, but outside authority, fear disguised as faith, control disguised as virtue. Yes, there is sacredness in surrender, but it is not to them. It is to truth. It's to your divine self, to the law written in your hearts, in your bones. Yes, there is power in turning the other cheek, but it's not weakness. It's transmutation. It's refusing to mirror violence. It's stepping out of karma and into sovereignty. They told you to deny yourself, to silence your instincts, to distrust your joy, to sacrifice your flame for gold stars. But that wasn't enlightenment. That was programming. They made guilt your leash. They made silence your script. They praised you for playing small. But what if your joy is sacred? What if your instincts are divine? What if your anger is holy fire that says, this ends with me? Let's talk about the lie of virtue. They said, humility means erasing yourself. Purity means suppressing desires. Righteousness means following rules. But true humility is standing in your light without needing to dominate someone else's. True purity is living in devotion to what is real, not in fear of your own body. True righteousness is alignment with the law of love, not the rules of an empire. They invented fake virtues to disarm your will. They rewarded you for betraying yourself. It was never about heaven. It was always about hierarchy. They said the serpent is Satan, darkness is evil, self-love is selfish, anger is sinful. But the serpent is wisdom. The darkness is the womb of becoming. Self-love is the foundation of all love. And anger is the sacred boundary that protects the soul. Everything that they taught you to fear was part of what makes you whole. They split you in two, light versus dark, spirit versus body, good versus powerful. But that was the real fall, the war inside yourself. And now you're here to end it. Inversion is not just deception. It's self-betrayal trained into you. It teaches you to doubt your gut, judge your beauty, shrink your voice, and punish your truth. But once you see the spell, you can shatter it. The feminine is sacred. So is the masculine. Desire is divine. So is stillness. Your body is holy. So is your shadow. Your fire is not too much. Your softness is not too little. Your rage is not wrong. Your love is not weakness. There was never a war between good and evil, only a war between truth and control. And the truth is that you're already whole. You are the tree, the fruit, the fire, and the serpent. And now you remember. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. This is how we spread the fire. Links are in the description below and pinned comment for how you can support the channel, as well as how you can work with me directly. Stay tuned for the next episode where we will decode the Bible as a code book and not a rule book. I'll see you in the next video.